Welcome everyone. Much like another pick a card that I've done here on the channel, we're going to explore different areas of your life in this pick a card. So today, instead of using your intuition to pick a pile, which you can of course do because you may want to skip the whole explanation and just pick your pile and you will have the answer to that area of your life anyway, or you could be wanting to look specifically into an area of your life, and so you can choose your pile based on that. Okay, so with the second house being in pile 1, your first option here, that has to do with assets, finances, investments, as well as self-worth. Okay, those areas of your life, your talents as well, the material world, your values, your credit score, even your wardrobe and luxuries. Okay, so that is option 1, those areas of your life. So finances, self-worth, assets, etc., and all the things I've mentioned before. Now, if you want to know about a love affair or entertainment or children or possibly even business dealings, right? Or something you're passionate about, parties, that kind of thing, then you can choose option 2, which is the 5th house energy. Now, if you're looking to receive messages about yourself, the self, or your physical body, your life philosophy, the next phase of your life even, or new beginnings, it could also have something to do with bringing something to the forefront of your consciousness. Then you choose option 3, which is 1st house of the self. Okay, so if you need to re-listen to this, you can go ahead and rewind and listen again. You can watch all 3 piles if you're interested in knowing about all these areas of your life, and the messages that come through are of course for my collective, which, you know, of course is growing, but there's always those messages that will resonate with the entire collective, and others that will be more specific to each one, and you will know which ones they are. All right, so if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I love to have you here. Consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications if you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, and of course like the videos to show me that you really enjoy these videos and I feel more motivated to make more, of course. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you and thank you so much for being here. And I hope you enjoyed this one too. Okay, so if you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. Timestamps will be in the description box, and I'll see you at your option. Welcome, option 1. You guys chose the 2nd house of assets, finances, self-worth, the material world. All right, so let's see what messages come through about these areas of your life and what you need to know about these specific areas of your life. All right, so first one, we have the underworld. Okay, look. First of all, let's see, we have the number 48. Okay, the number 48 could be significant, and the number 12 and the number 3. It seems like your mind is discombobulated, or there's some sort of conundrum going on in your inner world. I'm seeing this underworld as the inner world. This is your inner world. It seems very confused about either what's going on in your material landscape or the landscape of the material reality around you. It seems like you have a lot of fears and worries as well. There's a lot going on. It may even feel like you're in the middle of a nightmare when it comes to your finances right now. You're going through some kind of ordeal, or in some way you feel like you're at the bottom of the chain, or you've in some way hit rock bottom at some point. it seems like some of your deepest fears are connected to financial stability. And I don't blame you, because of course we grow up learning certain things, observing certain things, following certain belief systems, or even our families and things that we observe that become very deeply ingrained in us. And it seems like there's something that is a part of your mental landscape when it comes to finances and wealth and self-worth even. It is tied into your self-concept as well, and it's tied into your assumptions are tied into this, your assumptions of what you believe is possible. And therefore it seems like any ordeals or challenges or obstacles you've been facing in these areas of your life are tied into your self-worth, into your self-concept, and also the assumptions of what you believe is possible for yourself based on what you observe, or based on what you've learned, or based on just your belief system that is a collective of everything you've learned. And so there's a situation here going on where you unconsciously are creating your material reality, because that's what manifesting is what we're thinking we are creating in our day-to-day, right? And so I feel in your case there needs to be a reprogramming of the way that you're thinking, but for that you need to take out the junk, because a lot of what's going on here is just junk and it's just distractions. Fear is a distraction, and so you need to let go of the fear and everything else distracting you from opening that highway to getting what you want. And so I feel you would benefit from using my self-concept affirmation meditation to improve your self-concept if you feel like that's what you could be struggling with. It is on the channel. It's completely free. You can listen to it for 7 weeks, mornings and night times, for the better effect, okay? And you can also use my affirmation meditation to raise your vibration. And 7 weeks is how long it takes to make or break a habit. So if you're in the habit of negative thinking around money, if your relationship with the energy of money is attracting more challenges than trines and flows, then that may be something you need to consider, is how you deal with money, how you think about money, and your relationship with the energy of money. Right? Money is just a physical manifestation of an energy that exists, right? Just much like anything else, like a house or people in your life or relationships, experiences, all these things. Anything that's material is just a physical manifestation of energy. And a lot of people seem to think that money is a negative energy, which of course anything that's dense in this material world and is not ethereal, of course, density could be connected to negativity, heaviness, right? But it all depends on how you create this, where this energy is coming from, and how you create it. If you're going to view money as negative, then it will be negative. But if you view money as something positive, then it's going to be positive. So there could be a mindset that you have around the energy of money that is negative, and it doesn't have to be that way. You can change that mindset. You can create the reality you want to create, in other words. But you may need some help with this, of course, if there's deeply ingrained things that you've been thinking, like stuff like you have to work hard to make the money. No, sometimes less is more, and easy does it, and smart, not hard. So it's opening up those avenues. Right now, it's like there's all this junk, like, this garden that needs weeding out and cutting out old branches and stuff that's in the way. You just need to weed things out and toss out the junk, because it's really blocking that highway, because you're meant to experience this prosperity. I feel you're meant to experience this. Yeah, it's your destiny to have money. It's your destiny to have a good relationship with money, to have money flowing toward you. It could even be that you have your North Node in the second house or Taurus, but again, doesn't have to be. But you're destined to have this money. But it could be that you're blocking it with how you're thinking, or with everything that's going on in your mind that has been there for a while. It's just blocking that something that is destined for you, okay? It's in your energy. The potential is there, but you need to activate it. But in order to activate it, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you're capable. You have to believe this energy is also available to you, right? How many times have you seen people who probably, just have better things than you, or more things than you, and they weren't handed down by inheritances or their parents or anything. They just made it happen. And you may even think, well, what do they have that I don't have? And sometimes it's not even a matter of being more intelligent, or a matter of being smarter, or a matter of, it's just a matter of opening that avenue that right now it seems like yours is a little bit closed. So you need to go in with those garden scissors and really cut the scut out and open that avenue. You need to open that avenue because it's your destiny. Now, of course, if you are, let's say, struggling to move out of a comfort zone of a way of thinking, because when we talk about stepping into our destiny, into our purpose, you have a purpose that is linked to making money, by the way, or your purpose in life is how you're meant to make money, and that's not always the case, but in your case I feel it is. So there's some kind of work you're meant to be doing that will make you money, that is tied into your purpose. But right now it seems like those avenues are closed, and you just need to open them, and it's up to you, right? The scissors are in your hand right now. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And actually, yeah, that's all they're telling me right now. Pluto, yeah, your financial landscape and your self-worth is about to undergo an intense transformation. Right now, it seems like you're going through, or you're meant to go through, a process of a death and a rebirth, and moving out of that comfort zone. The comfortable thinking, or, I'm okay with this much as long as I have this. I know I'm not going to have more, so I might as well get used to this. That kind of thinking, right? It seems like the way you're thinking is going to turn around. You're going to turn this around for yourself. Right now, you're being called toward a major transformation, and putting certain ideas to rest and substituting them for better ideas and concepts, and a relationship around money here. Because some part of your energy is telling me here that you're kind of tired of feeling this way about money and experiencing certain circumstances because of the way you've been thinking. And you want the solution. You want to cut out the blocks in between you and this opening this avenue toward what is destined toward you, which is abundance and prosperity, is what I'm actually seeing here. Uranus. Yeah, there's something surprising. Things are definitely a shakeup with Pluto and Uranus here. Things are looking up for you. It seems like there's sort of divine intervention here. You're going to have some kind of epiphany or realization or breakthrough around how you can transform your financial situation. And it is directly tied to your self-worth and how worthy you believe you are. It could be that before you didn't think you had the talent or the experience or the knowledge or even the maturity to feel worthy to demand what is your birthright in terms of the prosperity that comes your way. And it seems like something is clicking for you into place where it's going to click for you. There's this clicking moment, and you're like, aha, all right, this is what I have to do, and this was what was standing in the way of this and this, and this is how I get there. And there could even be like a surprise, unexpected opportunity coming your way to transform things that is going to give you that extra push that you need, okay? Opposition, balance. Yeah, there's something being mirrored to you that's going to have you, it's like a wake-up call here. You're being like called out in some way. You're being made conscious of what it is exactly that has been stopping you. And a lot of it has to do with yourself. It has to do with some kind of energy that you're putting out, either by way of a belief pattern or a thought pattern or a behavior pattern that you have. And so I feel the breakthrough you're going to have is on how you can turn these obstacles into stepping stones. And it has something to do with something that's being mirrored back to you in terms of what you believe about yourself. Like, you could even believe like your ability to make money is directly tied to one person when it's not. But you've limited yourself into believing that, right, for whatever reason. Or you could believe that only if you have one type of job is how you're going to make money, and you're limiting yourself in that way. There's something that's going on within you that will be mirrored back to you either by another person, or the universe will show you in some way. And it will trigger, and it will be like a catalyst for this transformation and revolution around how you believe, your beliefs around money, your relationship with money, and how you attract money. And there's something here also about you could have this mentality where you have a bill in your hand and you have to pay for something, and unexpectedly that thing is super expensive. And you're like, oh wow, that's expensive. Now, I don't have money for this. I don't have enough money for this. This is very normal and common. And I get it. I've been there. I'm there sometimes, right? But it's just my mindset that's changed, right? And so instead of saying, wow, that's expensive, just say, well, look, I am grateful that I have the money to pay for this. And guess what? More is coming my way. I'm sure more is coming my way. That kind of, the way you're thinking, that's how you adjust your thinking. It's just a small adjustment. Because look, the sun, you're meant to have you have the Midas touch actually. You just don't know it maybe. But everything you touch is meant to turn to gold. And we see gold wings here. And your angels in the angelic realm is just waiting for you to ask for support. Because that's another thing you can do besides changing your mindset, is ask for the support that's available for you. Learn to harness the energy of the universe. Because you're meant to celebrate money. You're meant to celebrate your growth, financial growth. Because the sun next to the second house means financial growth is something you're meant to experience. You're coming into this energy. But you need to believe it first. You need to believe it, make your thoughts become your reality, so this can come into being, right? Allow the thoughts to flow through. Allow yourself to think more positively. Allow your potential to shine through by thinking differently, acting differently, speaking different words out to the universe. Everything we speak with our, voice and our mouth, and everything we think are spells we're actually putting onto our life. And so whatever you're thinking and saying, if you knew every time you have a thought or every time you voice something out of your mouth, if you knew that you're creating that reality around yourself and your material reality, your body, your money, your worth, if you knew that you're creating that reality, every time you speak it out, what would you be speaking? What would you be speaking? The way you speak to the universe, the way you speak to yourself, about what you assume is possible, it can either empower you or disempower you. Can either strengthen you or weaken you. Are you going to say things that will strengthen your reality, or are you going to say things that will weaken your reality? Are you going to say things that are going to create abundance and prosperity, or are you going to say things that are going to do the opposite? It's your choice. You either co-create with the universe and harness that energy properly, or you harness it in a different way with different results. Because look, Jupiter, expand. You're meant for wealth. You're meant for prosperity, actually. Right? There's something just around your self-worth that is tied to your self-concept that needs to be tweaked a little bit, okay? Because the universe is about to be very generous with you, but you need to be the one taking responsibility to open the highway. Because the energy available is massively abundant and prosperous. With Jupiter there, next to your second house and the sun, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Things are about to change. And I think this reading could have something to do with that change as well. 5 of Wands. Yeah. You've been experiencing challenges. I won't doubt that. But with the 5 there, this means this is changing for you. That's the challenges and the obstacles I was seeing from card number 1. There you go. You think there's too much competition maybe if you have a business, or if whatever you're doing, there's too much competition, there's too many obstacles, there's too many challenges. You keep telling yourself that, they keep showing up, because when you say something to the universe, oh universe, there's so much competition, the universe is going to agree with you, going to say, yes there is. And so what? Then the universe agrees with you. What do you think happens? The universe brings you more competition, agreeing with you. You say, universe, I'm number 1. I just have everything I need. The universe can say, yes, of course. Here you go. Here's more. Right? It's just a tweak. The devil, toxic thinking, toxicity, a toxic mindset. The devil in the mind. That is the problem. That is the only problem, is that devil in the mind. If you can get rid of that devil in the mind and understand that fear is just the illusion. Now, I'm not going to say there's no life or death kind of situations in our life where a fear is natural because it's right in front of us, right? But 99.99% of the time, that is not the case. And yet our mind is filled with fears. And the devil in the mind seeps in because we overthink. And we don't have enough faith in ourselves, enough faith in the energy available. If the energy is available to everyone, why would you be excluded? If the sun is available to everyone, why would you be excluded? It's the same thing. It's not by chance that the sun showed up here. It's to say that if the sun's available to everyone, money is available to everyone. Okay? Same thing. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be strongly in your chart. Again, overthinking, too much rationalizing. Not enough harnessing the energy available to you. And just try it. Just try having faith. Just try believing. Just try it. Right? Because if you're doing the same thing, thinking the same way, over and over again, expecting different results, and you get the same results, at least try doing something different. Because when we do the same thing over and over again, getting the same results, expecting different results, that is the very definition of insanity. So do something sane. Allow yourself the sanity to try something different. Try a different way of thinking. Sorry, there was a lot of laughing going on. I'm at a vacation location and the kids are having fun, which is great, but I couldn't, I had to interrupt because my train of thought was out the window, sort of. Okay, so there's something where there's a way of thinking that you may have been nurturing here that has been destructive, right? And so it's just a tweak to get rid of that. And, oh, sorry. I'm baking something, so I had to switch that on. Sorry, guys. But again, this is your wake-up call. Probably this whole reading is your wake-up call. Knight of Wands. Once you tweak that, once you make that change, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, everything's going to change for you. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel more energized. You're going to feel more motivated even. Right now, it could be that up until now, you've been shooting yourself in the foot. You've been being your own worst enemy. You've been the thing standing in the way of your prosperity. And it seems like you're going to get out of your own way. 7 of Cups. It could be, yeah, you're very confused. But, you know, if you have a lot of confusing thoughts is what I'm seeing here. And if you substitute all those confusing thoughts, it could be that you feel like there's more than one source of income that you could have, or you have many talents. I feel you guys have many talents, and you actually have trouble choosing. You may even have trouble deciding what skills to put in practice, what talents you should start with, what source of income you should start with. And you know, your mind has been the challenge. Like, just, okay, organize yourself. Start with, okay, what do you love doing? Where do you think you would make more money? You know, study the market, do some research. Okay, now prioritize. Number 1, what you do. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, some planning there. And then you go to number 1. Can you tackle this right now? Is this something you can do right now? Or is this something that you will have to leave for later because the conditions aren't ripe right now? And so you move to number 2, and then when you can, you go back to number 1, right? So there's a priority list where most important things first, and then you tackle one at a time, but maybe you're not going to be able to tackle them all at once. And so then you have to go back and go forward, but at least you have a plan, right? And it may be that, you know, you have many talents and you're meant to explore one at a time or all at once. Look into your ikigai. Also, all these things. There's something of the energy is available to you. If you're confused, make a plan, make a business plan, make an investments plan, make a budget plan, make a personal life plan for yourself. A project plan, if you will, right? Because that confusion in your mind is what you need to sort out. You need to declutter, you need to organize, just as much as you would do with your house. And now if your house is not in order, your office is not in order, maybe you need to start there. Because when we declutter our physical space, it also helps us declutter our mental space. Because it seems like your mental space is very decluttered. Or it could be in some way. Show the world the real you. There's something about what's genuine and authentic to your soul and your core and your purpose here that is tied in your ability to be making more money than you are currently. It could be that right now you're wearing a certain mask or you're playing a certain role in society because you feel this is the way that you're allowed to make money in the eyes of other people, or other people would judge or would think that there's something better for you, or you could be people pleasing, or you could be afraid of judgment, afraid of this and this and this and that. And so you hide your authenticity, and in hiding your authenticity, you're already blocking that abundance that is meant for you, for that unique thing that is you, and those unique things that you're meant to do. Because you need to release something. And it could be a way of thinking. It could be a way of acting. It could be belief patterns, thought patterns, behavior patterns, negative people or relationships or circumstances, places even. It's time to release negativity. It's very clear here that fear is getting in the way of your abundance. And you could be doing things that traditionally could be making you money, but for some reason it's not working for you because it's not meant for you to be doing it. Just because it works for other people doesn't mean it's going to work for you, but you're afraid that if you don't do it the same way other people are doing it, you're blocking it. But you're actually blocking it by not doing it the way you're meant to do it, right? So that was your reading. I hope this brought you some clarity. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Till next time. Bye. Welcome. Option 2. You guys chose the 5th house of passion, performance, entertainment, creativity, children, love affairs, pleasure, parties, romance, and business. Okay? And things you're passionate about as well. Alright, so let's see what you need to know about one or more of these areas in your life. The number 5, change. Okay, there could be change happening here. We have the flame. Okay, so the number 51 could be relevant. The number 6, 5 plus 1 is a 6. Venusian energy, Taurus, Libra energy. Now, the flame here, something's been ignited in you. You feel inspired in some way, or you're about to be inspired. There's been an ongoing, you have a flame on for something for quite some time. It's been a slow burn, and it's getting hotter and hotter like a volcano, and something is about to erupt is what I'm seeing here. Something can't be contained for much longer. It's been a slow burn, but something can't be contained for much longer. It's about to pop. I just heard it's about to pop. There's a spark within you. There's a spark of creativity, a spark of inspiration to create something, or to, you've been sparked romantically maybe. Something sparked you up. You've had mental clarity, or you're about to have mental clarity around, oh, you're feeling passionate or ignited towards something. You're feeling that spark, that inspiration. That is the mental clarity you need. That is the nudge you need. That is your intuition speaking to you. That's what you need to know. Your intuition is speaking to you through something that is igniting your passion. Something that is sparking your interest, sparking your creativity. There's a spark to that creativity. But it's also a slow burn, because it's not a match, it's a candle. You hold a candle to this, or you're holding a candle, or you're holding a torch here. It's been for quite some time. And there's a glimmer of hope. There's something about a glimmer of hope here. It's lighting up your darkness. Whatever is igniting you, whatever is sparking your interest, whatever that spark of creativity is, it's giving you a glimpse into what has been complete darkness. So you've been feeling lost, but this is giving you a glimpse of hope and clarity into, it's lighting you up. You're feeling lit inside by something here, to do something, or to be with someone, or to, I don't know what this is exactly just yet. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, intimacy. Okay. Okay. So it seems like, okay, romance, intimacy. Oh, wait a second. 5th house of business, 8th house of business partnerships and investments. There's another video that I uploaded here on the channel, and I explored the 8th house, so there's a message there for you. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch that video. That pick a card has the 8th house. There's a message there for you. But there's something here about a business investment or a business partnership and negotiations going on here as well for some of you. For others of you, there's a deep romantic love affair. I'm seeing two things, a deep romantic love affair and then a business investment or a business partnership that involves investments. So there's two messages coming through already here. Yes. Okay, well, let's keep going. What else do we have? Mercury, communication. Communication. Communication is important here. How you communicate. The depths, vulnerability in communication. So if there's an intimate connection going on here, if there's a love affair, let me just tell you, this is deeper than it seems. It's definitely not superficial. It's a spiritual bond coming through for you. It's a flame. It could be your twin flame. Take what resonates. If you don't believe in twin flames, you don't like the concept, just brush that out of the way. It is a slow burn. It is passion. It sparks you. It inspires you to create other things in your life. There is a depth here, and there's a message coming through for you to open up communication by allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So you can explore the depths of where this is meant to go. Don't stunt its growth. Don't keep it superficial level. It's meant to go deeper if this is a love affair. It's deeper than it seems. If you're having fun with this person, if you're flirting with this person, especially if it's been for a long time, there's something more there. There's something deeper. There's a frequency you share. There's an energy that is long-lasting. And it's meant to stay in your life for a very long time. Especially if the communication between you and this person is very good. Now, I'm seeing something else around business partnerships and investments, negotiations, and communication. Some of you need to learn skills around communication and negotiations. how to communicate when negotiating. You may need to acquire more skills or pay more attention to communication. Okay? Because that's going to determine everything. The success or lack thereof. There's communication coming to you about either a new investment or a business partnership or some negotiations, okay? There's communication coming through. It seems like you've been a busy bee. You've been very hardworking, right? I see that with these bees here. You've been working hard towards something. You've probably been acquiring skills, researching, thinking, applying all your energy toward this, it could be that, it could be that you have some form of trade online or otherwise, maybe it's not online, but there's something here where information is so reports. You may need to report something or make a report. I'm seeing make a report about something, put your ideas on paper. There's something about a business and a trade and selling and buying and investing and negotiating here, going on here. And it could be something that you're meant to create or something you've created, or maybe, okay, there's a solution here. There's a solution is coming forward. There's a solution coming forward. The clarity you need is coming forward. You're going to get that clarity. You're going to find the solution. That creative solution that wasn't coming your way, it's coming. But you need to dig deeper. You need to look outside that box where you've been looking. It's outside of that box is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Mars, action. Oh, wow. That's passion as well. Wow. Okay. Desire, courage, impulses, strength, competition, workouts, energy, sex drive, engine. Wow. Okay. Okay. A passionate affair, passionate intimacy, an intimate spiritual passionate connection, communication, and action coming your way. Okay, guys, look. I don't know what your situation is, but there is a deep spiritual bond you have with someone. And there's going to be communication and action coming from this person. There's a lot of desire there. And that volcano is about to erupt. Someone can't hold this in for much longer. If someone needs to compete for your attention, to compete for you, they will compete. Someone is very excited about you, impatient, thirsty for you. What is going on here? They could even be a little bit angry. Why? Sex drive up, engines going. Look, okay, now if this is business, guys, I'm just picking up two stories here. If this is business, there's a lot of communication and people taking action toward your business, or a lot of action between, like a lot of negotiating about to happen, or a lot of business partnerships being formed here, okay? Investments. There's a lot of activity around these areas of your life and communication that are about to pick up and happen, both in romance and passion, and both in business investments and partnerships and negotiations. For those of you in the entertainment industry, as performers or artists, creators of some sort, right? Like whether you are film directors or special effects creators or you create art, whatever this is, there's also about to be a lot of inspiration coming for you and a lot of action, and you feeling energized and just a surge of energy and vitality and energy and positivity. I just feel this up. Things are going up in these areas of your life, okay? And happening. Things are finally happening. If you were lacking the courage, you're going to have the courage. If someone was lacking the courage, they're going to have the courage. There's going to be like a leap of faith in business. Someone's going to take a risk here. Someone's going to take a risk and take things further, take things deeper, take a risk here, and it's going to pay off. I feel this risk is something that's going to pay off. Oh, we have the 7th house. So I think we also explored the 7th house in the other pick a card that I made was the 7th and the 8th house. So there could be a message there for you in case you didn't watch that one. Guys, look, you guys, there is either a romantic affair going on that is deeply intimate and spiritual and passionate and emotional that is going to turn into a marriage, okay? I'm just going to say that to you guys right off the bat, that it's going to happen. And you know what this is, because this is not superficial. Yes, it's fun. Yes, it's light. And it's deep. And it has everything to stand the test of time. I see people kissing, holding hands, sharing secrets, being physically and emotionally and spiritually and mentally deeply intimate with each other, good banter, jokes running one way and the other, a good mental connection. I'm seeing it all. And someone is going to shake hands now on a business partnership here, on a business deal. Okay, you're going to shake hands on a business deal. And there's some sort of like business alliance going on here at partnership. Definitely at least two people or two corporations, two entities coming together for something bigger to happen here. Okay, if you're waiting to close the deal, you're going to close the deal. Okay, whatever this is. Saturn, wisdom. Yeah, you've been dealing with restrictions and limitations. Those were in place so that you could mature and grow. But it's almost like these restrictions are almost over. The difficulties, the restraints, everything has been building you up to this moment. It's been healing. The time you've had to, the restrictions were there in order for you to heal or someone to heal and grow and release things that were thwarting something from progressing and developing. These may have been inherited issues or self-doubt or generational trauma, ancestral karma that was getting in the way here. Through forgiveness, through letting go, through releasing a lot of things, you've been healing and opening an avenue for things to move faster. Because there was something here that was creating fears in you that was stopping you from having things move. But it's like you can't contain this any longer. You're purging, you're releasing. You have no other way but to explode one way or the other. And once you allow this all out, then you can finally breathe. And that's when things will finally start moving into a flow. Everything is about to get more harmonious. Whether you have some kind of a business or a business partnership, negotiations will flow. Relationships will flow. A deep, intimate, passionate relationship will flow and will be balanced and will come into union. Right? That's what I'm seeing here. The universe is supporting you, but it's because you've made the conscious decision to heal and release anything that was creating those difficulties, those restraints, and that resistance to things moving faster. Fears were creating resistance, but by removing the fear, things are now moving into faster action. The Fool. I told you, someone is going to take a leap of faith. Someone is going to take a risk here. There's a new beginning here based on someone having the courage to take a risk. And the risk is going to pay off. Three of Wands. Someone's been waiting for someone to take a risk or for the right time to make this happen. It could be that you felt something you wanted was at a distance. And you were waiting for the right time, and the right time is almost here. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months maximum. Things are going to start picking up pace really fast. The Tower, a faulty foundation is going to crumble. Restrictions are going to crumble. No longer will that tower of restrictions and oppression and suppression, that's all coming down to the ground. Giving way for you to be able to fulfill your ambitions here. Three of Cups, celebration following that faulty tower crumbling. You're going to celebrate. I told you this was a good leap of faith. It will pay off in a celebration. You're going to celebrate and you're going to thank yourself for doing this for yourself. Whether this is love, marriage, and could be marriage, a business partnership, it's a very, very happy, celebratory energy. You're going to be celebrating. This is good. This is really good. Again, a lot of action, a lot of communication, a lot of plans and risks coming out really, really well. Your hard work is paying off. You needed to hear this. Whatever you've worked hard toward, it's paying off. There's something coming full circle and a new beginning for you around the last week of December. This is all coming together around the last week of December, first week of January. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. You can still make the changes and the adjustments that you feel need to be made right now. Right now, your commitment to what it is that you want to create is being tested. The universe favors the brave. Where your attention goes, energy flows. That's what you need to keep in mind. And that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for each and every one of you today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps you bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And if you like channeled messages, I have a bunch of them on the members area here on YouTube. You just have to click join under the video on top of the description box. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Welcome. Those of you who chose option 3, we have first house of the self. So what do you need to know? Maybe about your body, about yourself, about new beginnings, about your life philosophy, your self-image, your consciousness, your opinions, your awakening, your self-awareness. How do you need to be self-aware? Something about an expression, self-expression as well, or an entry point. So let's see, what do you need to know about these areas of your life? We have the siren, so you feel tempted to do something or to be somewhere or to be some way or someone or do something or be someone. Maybe you have a really nice voice. Maybe you have a nice singing voice, speaking voice. The number 18 could be relevant as well as the number 9. It seems like there's a cycle that you're closing or meant to close. It could be that you have very seductive energy. Your energy is very seductive. That's the first thing that's coming through. I feel what's happening for you is that there's an awakening around sensuality for you, your own sensuality. And so it could be that your libido is going up a little bit, and it has something to do with feeling like you're at the threshold of a new beginning in your life. And your physical body could be changing or looking different as well as a consequence of this sensual awakening. I feel you're reconnecting to your body, your sensuality, your libido, and your sexuality. That's what I feel is going on here, but there could be more going on. Let's see, we have sextile, opportunity. It seems like there's doors of opportunity, windows of opportunity opening for you to either collaborate with other people, synergize your talents, opportunities and just opportunities coming your way in general, or you being welcomed into new circles or new dimensions or new realities, new places. I feel there's a message here that, yes, while you are here to ask for a message about yourself and the self, this energy is pulling you to remind you that in this day and age, it is better for you to collaborate than to go on your own. Yes, to some extent, you need to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, do things that make you happy, all of the above. But when it comes to having worldly success or success and opening doors and having opportunities, the more you can collaborate with others and collabs really are the way to go. So open your mind to collaborating with people more, because you have certain unique strengths and traits and talents and skills and knowledge that other people don't. And then they have complementary knowledge, skills, and traits and talents that you don't. And so when you synergize, you create something much bigger than yourself. Where you could be having a potential at 10%, you now have a potential at 100%, because that will amplify things and open up a plethora of combinations of things that you can do that you multiply by 10 or 20 instead of just 10% of what you could do on your own, if that makes sense. Aries. Why are we getting signs in here? Okay, it doesn't matter. There's something here. You could be in a very individualistic energy right now. You could be a number 1 in numerology or something like that. Or you could just feel like doing things your own way, you wanting to go out on your own, and you want to start something, and you feel that you have to do this on your own. Yes, that may be true, but at some point, get other people on board. Take what you've created and collaborate with other people. That's very important right now. Even if you're the driving force, you're the leader, there's going to be someone willing to follow and willing to put in something else that you also need. Okay, so keep considering that. Yeah, look at that, because there's 2 thrones at the top there. You're not meant to get there on your own. You're meant to do this with someone else or other people, because there's 2 thrones up there. When you go up in reputation, up in success, up in the ladder of success, notoriety, achievement, creating an empire, even fame, right? You can share responsibilities, and you can also share the prize, right? You don't have to go this on your own. I did explore the 10th house in another pick a card similar to this one that I uploaded, I think maybe a week ago. So there could be a message there for you if you haven't watched that pick a card about your 10th house of reputation, visibility, and career. It seems like you're going to go up when it comes to your career. You're going to reach the top. You're going to leave some form of a legacy. You're going to build some kind of an empire here. You are meant to reach the top of your ambitions when it comes to your work. But on that way to the top, you need to collaborate with other people. Quincunx. And you may not feel like it, but that really is the missing puzzle piece. There's something you may need to learn about collaborating with other people that may clash with you or may feel like it's complicating things, but the reward is going to be so much bigger than the complications. And that is the bigger message coming through here. Because that's how you're going to reach for your dreams with Neptune here. Yes, there's stuff that only you can imagine that is very unique to you. You want to go this on your own, but there's something to be said about collaborating right now. That's going to be so much more. You're going to go so much further if you do collaborate here. The mystery, yeah, you may not understand exactly how, but in that process of getting there, it will be known to you. You will, little by little, uncover the mystery behind why it is that you need to collaborate. And you will grow with it, and you will learn a lot from it, and you will thank yourself for doing it in the end. Yeah, because it's all about love at the end of the day. And doing things on our own really does not allow us to explore that energy and what we can do when 2 people come together and work on something that they love. All the things that can grow from there, it just becomes that much more expansive. You can progress and evolve and expand and be rewarded a lot more if you work together and collaborate from a place of love. And when more than one person is doing something they love, because it gets lonely at the top. And I feel in your case, you may have this starting energy now, this drive, but as you keep going on your own, you may lose all that drive and that motivation, because in all truth, at the very core of you, you don't want to do this on your own, because you just don't. And you may not understand this, but this reading is very loud and clear here, okay? Seven of Pentacles. If you do it on your own, it's just going to take longer too, right? But there's a sense of delayed gratification coming through. There's something you've been working on for a very long time, maybe up to 7 years, okay? You've planted some good seeds though. Five of Swords, but it's like you feel like it's you against the world, and it's because you don't have the right kind of backup. You're not collaborating. You're either not collaborating with the right people or you're not collaborating at all. And so it's like you become more vulnerable on your own. But that is about to change. That is about to change. Things are about to speed up is what I'm seeing here. It seems like these two people, you're going to find someone else at the top of that mushroom there so that you can both go higher. You're both going toward the same thing and you're going to go higher together. And these two people are down here together as well. So there's again something to be said about working in collaboration with other people that is going to change things in a positive direction for you. Ten of Cups, yes. And not only will you reach the top, but you're going to feel emotionally fulfilled on the way up. It's not going to be a drag. It's going to be a happy journey, a blissful journey, where you're celebrating each step of the way together. And you're not only getting money for it or, you know, acclaim, but you're also feeling it in your soul. It's because it's a work of art and it's a work of love, temperance, and that's how you transmute negative into positive. Is there's a soulmate here that you're meant to do this with. It's actually a soulmate, and that's how you balance things out. And there's a contract here. So this contract with a soulmate, who, by the way, may be a love connection even, someone with whom you feel very emotionally fulfilled. If you join forces with this person, you guys, this person is your missing puzzle piece, actually, is what I'm getting here. And this could very well be someone where there is romantic love here connected, okay? I'm just going to say that. And there's something about you have like a soul contract with this person already. And it's been many lifetimes ago, or I don't know in what dimension, but coming together in this material physical reality that you're having right now, the throne, there's two thrones up there. So you're meant to do this with this person who makes you emotionally fulfilled, who makes you happy, because it's a work of love, right? That work of love is going to bring you a lot further than doing this with someone you don't love, or that where you don't feel this high vibration, that you don't feel this way about. Even if it's you on your own or other partners that you've had, I see this one person, and this person makes you feel a certain way, and that energy that you create together creates a frequency around you that attracts in a lot of abundance and respect and acclaim and just being put on a pedestal. It's like your energy is so strong together. Luck is on your side. This person is like your lucky strike or something. This person is your lucky, what do you call it? Lucky, when you have like that lucky thing that helps you in life. It's this person. Surrender to the divine, but you may not see it that way for some reason, and you feel it, but you don't really trust it, and you're being asked to trust how you feel. Confidence is your key to success, New Moon and Leo. So there's something here about happening between December and August here, about a new beginning here. But the process that you're needing to learn is surrendering to understanding that you're not meant to do this on your own. Confidence is your key to success. This person, the way your strengths combine, or this person just makes you feel stronger for whatever reason. Their energy, your energies combined create like this conjunction of like power partnership. You feel stronger and more confident together is what I'm seeing. And that's going to be the key to your success. This person helps you build and maintain your self-worth and your confidence. And when that happens, you feel stronger and you have the courage to do more together, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. So that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the link in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye.